For years, whispers of darkness surrounded Sean "Diddy" Combs, but few dared to speak out. Now, with shocking revelations emerging from Kim Porter's secret memoir, those fears have been realized. The woman who stood by Diddy for over a decade, the mother of his children, and an industry insider with first-hand knowledge of the mogul's most guarded secrets, may have left behind the evidence that could bring his empire crashing down. With federal agents raiding his properties, former associates distancing themselves, and explosive evidence surfacing, the world is watching as one of music's most powerful figures faces a reckoning unlike any before. Kim Porter's chilling final words. A memoir that could change everything. Kim Porter, a model, actress, and longtime partner of Diddy, was more than just a glamorous figure in his life. She was a witness. Before her sudden and mysterious passing in November 2018, Porter had reportedly been working on a memoir detailing shocking secrets about the music industry, including Diddy's alleged involvement in criminal activities. According to sources close to the case, an email containing sections of her manuscript was sent just 6 months before she fell ill. The insider who received the document confirmed, "She was still alive when I got it, and what she wrote is beyond disturbing." While many saw Porter as a loving mother and successful entrepreneur, those close to her knew she was also a woman burdened with knowledge. She had witnessed firsthand the inner workings of Diddy's empire, from the notorious parties that blurred the lines between entertainment and exploitation to the tragic fates of industry figures who mysteriously passed away. If her final words were any indication, she had planned to reveal everything. A trail of tragedy. The deaths of Andre Harrell, Craig Mack, and Heavy D. One of the most explosive claims in Kim Porter's memoir revolves around a pattern of unexplained deaths in the hip-hop world. The document allegedly details eerie connections between music mogul Sean "Diddy" Combs and the untimely passings of industry figures such as Uptown Records, founder Andre Harrell, rapper Craig Mack, and hip-hop legend Heavy D. While each of these deaths was officially attributed to natural causes, Porter's notes reportedly suggest otherwise, raising questions about a potentially sinister pattern. Andre Harrell's sudden passing. Andre Harrell, one of the most influential figures in hip-hop and a mentor to Diddy, passed away in May 2020 at the age of 59 due to heart failure. As the founder of Uptown Records, Harrell played a critical role in shaping the careers of Mary J. Blige, Jodeci, and even Diddy himself, who started his career as an intern at the label. Harrell's death came at a time when he was reportedly working on new projects that could have revealed unknown details about the industry. Porter's notes allegedly reference Harrell's passing as more than just an unfortunate health issue, raising speculation about his sudden demise. Craig Mack's early exit. Craig Mack, best known for his 1994 hit Flava in Ya Ear, died in 2018 at the age of 47 due to heart failure. Mack had largely withdrawn from the music industry and had turned to religion in his later years. However, he reportedly had knowledge of industry dealings that made him a liability to certain figures in hip-hop. Porter's book allegedly suggests that Mack's death was not merely a result of health issues, but possibly tied to his past connections with Bad Boy Records. The loss of Heavy D. Heavy D, a hip-hop icon and respected figure in the music industry, passed away in 2011 at the age of 44. Official reports state that he succumbed to pneumonia, but Porter's memoir reportedly challenges this narrative. Heavy D maintained strong industry ties, and his influence extended far beyond music. Porter's notes allegedly hint that his death, much like Harrell's and Mack's, could have deeper, more troubling connections. Porter's book reportedly contains the chilling phrase, "There were too many murders." If these deaths were not as natural as they appeared, what did Porter know that made her fear for her own safety? Compromising footage. The alleged blackmail operation. One of the most damning allegations in Porter's memoir is that Diddy controlled high-profile figures through an extensive blackmail network. According to sources familiar with the book, the hip-hop mogul allegedly used secret recordings to keep celebrities under his influence. These recordings reportedly contained compromising material involving musicians, actors, and other entertainment industry elites. A particularly disturbing claim involves a high-profile rapper allegedly being coerced into an uncomfortable situation. They had Snoop let Dirty rub on his hands, one insider stated, implying that stars were manipulated into compromising situations that could later be used as leverage. The alleged blackmail operation extended beyond the music industry, ensnaring Hollywood elites in a web of coercion and fear. According to Porter's book, these recordings were used to ensure silence and obedience. The claim suggests that substances were often involved in these situations, and individuals were manipulated into actions they would later regret. Many allegedly remained silent due to the threat of exposure, leading to a culture of control that extended deep into the entertainment world. A culture of exploitation. They get high, get freaky, they all baby you up. Kim Porter's memoir reportedly describes a culture of excess, manipulation, and exploitation within Diddy's empire. According to excerpts from the book, industry parties were not just about celebration, but also served as arenas for coercion and control. They get high, get freaky, they all baby you up, an insider quoted from Porter's memoir, suggesting that these gatherings went beyond typical industry networking. Allegedly, these parties were designed to lure individuals into vulnerable situations, making them susceptible to influence and control. A particularly strange detail involves the wife of renowned singer Ne-Yo, who reportedly had a nickname for Diddy, Little Diddy. The book allegedly explains the meaning behind this nickname in unsettling detail, further implicating Diddy in a culture of secrecy and control. Diddy's legal team in crisis. Lawyers jump ship amid explosive evidence. As Porter's memoir surfaces in legal proceedings, panic has reportedly set in within Diddy's legal team. The severity of the allegations, coupled with reported video evidence, has led some of his attorneys to withdraw from his defense. Insiders claim that after reviewing certain materials, members of his legal team deemed the case indefensible. The evidence of everything is there, one source stated. Allegedly, financial records, security footage, and years of documentation are now under review by federal investigators. If these claims are substantiated, they could serve as the final nail in Diddy's legal coffin. As authorities continue their probe, cracks are reportedly forming within Diddy's inner circle. Former associates are allegedly cooperating with investigators, providing insight into the inner workings of the entertainment mogul's empire. The fear of legal repercussions and the weight of the evidence may be compelling individuals to come forward. The bigger picture, a pattern of control and fear. The entertainment industry, often glamorized and idolized, hides a darker side beneath its polished surface. Kim Porter's memoir, if proven authentic, presents a chilling account of this hidden world, one rife with blackmail, coercion, and fear. Known for her high-profile relationship with hip-hop mogul Sean Diddy Combs, Porter's sudden and untimely death in 2018 has raised more questions than answers, especially about the dangerous powers that lurk within the entertainment industry. Before her passing, Porter reportedly had a growing fear for her safety, and she allegedly documented her experiences in a memoir intended to expose the truth behind the industry's murky power dynamics. Her fears, while perhaps once seen as paranoia, now appear to have been well-founded. The possibility that she was silenced before her story could fully be told has left many wondering how deep the rot in the industry really runs. Investigators are now combing through her writings, seeking to uncover the truth behind Porter's claims and to answer the lingering question: was her death an accident or something far darker? Porter's story, if fully revealed, may paint a broader picture of control that extends far beyond her tragic demise. The entertainment industry, with its powerful figures, has long been known for its capacity to manipulate and exploit those within its grasp. The mention of blackmail, sudden deaths, and an environment of fear in Porter's memoir is not an isolated occurrence, but a narrative that many in the industry have whispered about for years. The stark question arises: how many more have been silenced? How many careers and lives have been shattered in the name of power, control, and maintaining the status quo? The Death Jam Connection. A grim warning. Adding another layer of intrigue to this already disturbing story is the suspicious death of Kim Porter's former partner, a former Def Jam Records executive. His sudden and mysterious death in his bathroom only days after Porter's own passing has led many to suspect foul play. The circumstances surrounding his death remain unclear, but the timing, so close to Porter's tragic departure, has raised suspicions. Did his death serve as a warning to anyone who dared to uncover the truth? And could it have been a direct message aimed at Porter for daring to speak out? Insiders claim that just before her death, Porter had a heated altercation with Diddy regarding the contents of her memoir. Reports suggest that she was becoming increasingly determined to release her book, which outlined her personal experiences with him and the darker side of the music industry. But her confrontation with Diddy could have sealed her fate. Was her death the result of a power struggle gone too far? Or was it a more calculated attempt to prevent the truth from reaching the public? The alleged connection between Porter's death, the mysterious passing of the former Def Jam executive, and Diddy's known history of conflict with those close to him paints a disturbing portrait of a ruthless empire built on secrets and intimidation. If Porter's memoir holds even a fraction of the truth, it could shake the very foundation of the music industry, exposing a web of control that has ensnared many in its grasp. Federal raids, witness testimonies, and the unraveling of an empire. As the public's curiosity grows, so too does the investigation into Diddy's empire. Federal raids on multiple properties linked to the music mogul have raised alarms, and with each passing day, more pieces of the puzzle fall into place. What was once a successful business empire, spanning music, fashion, and entertainment, now seems to be crumbling under the weight of mounting allegations and fresh testimonies. Witnesses are stepping forward, some risking their careers, others their lives, to speak out against the manipulation and exploitation they say they've suffered at the hands of Diddy and his associates. These testimonies paint a picture of a man who built his empire not just on business acumen, but through control and coercion, using fear as a tool to maintain dominance. As more people come forward, Diddy's once untouchable status is beginning to crack. The federal agents raiding Diddy's properties have reportedly uncovered disturbing evidence that could potentially change everything. What is on those tapes? What secrets do they hold? The public is left with a chilling sense of unease, wondering what lengths the mogul may have gone to in order to protect himself and silence those who could threaten his power. The mounting pressure on Diddy is undeniable, and with the release of more details from the raids, it seems that the walls around him are closing in. The tapes, a game-changer in the making. Among the most troubling aspects of the ongoing investigation are the tapes, records of actions and events that many would prefer to remain hidden forever. Some believe these tapes may hold the key to understanding the full extent of the corruption within the music industry. What exactly is on these tapes? Witnesses have spoken of their disturbing content, describing scenes that defy belief and challenge the very notion of what is acceptable in the entertainment industry. But perhaps the most chilling revelation is that these tapes may not just be about Diddy. They may also implicate others within his circle of influence, some of whom have remained untouchable for decades. The idea that these tapes could expose other high-profile figures, many of whom are beloved in the industry, has sent shockwaves through the entertainment world. The question lingers: who else might be named? Who else might be dragged into this web of corruption? The more that comes to light, the more it becomes clear that the entertainment industry's facade may be far thinner than anyone imagined. Kim Porter's legacy, the beginning of the end? Kim Porter's story may very well be the first domino to fall in what could be one of the largest scandals the entertainment industry has ever seen. The pieces of the puzzle are starting to come together, but the full picture remains obscured, at least for now. Porter's memoir, if verified, could be the spark that ignites a much larger investigation, one that reaches far beyond the walls of Diddy's empire. The timing of Porter's death, the mysterious circumstances surrounding the death of her former partner, and the ongoing investigations into Diddy's actions are all part of a bigger narrative that cannot be ignored. The revelation of these tapes, the mounting evidence, and the brave witnesses who are beginning to speak out could mark the beginning of the end for Diddy's empire. But, more importantly, it could signal a reckoning for an industry that has long operated behind closed doors, hidden from the scrutiny it so desperately needs. The walls are closing in, and while we may not yet know the full extent of what will be revealed, one thing is clear: the truth is coming. And when it does, it may be impossible to ignore. The days of unchecked power in the entertainment industry could soon be over.